Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a short review. Now, here we have these solar panels that the electrician's been working on. We got 2 sets of them. And we talked about when the electricians were here, you guys missed that for this class. Long story short, these guys are making $40 an hour, okay? Which means they're making, like, for 8 hours a day, they're making $320, about $1,600 a week. And which comes to about what, 6,400, yeah, a month. So plus on top of that, they have benefits. They call them bennies. Benefits means they have insurance for them and their whole family. And they also have a retirement. And so if they work 30 years, they can retire, be making about the same amount of money they were making when they were working. They get a check every week. So this is the kind of work that they do. I wish they were still here, but they're not. So anyway, as you can see, we got 1 set of solar panels right there, with another set of an array right here. So if you notice, this one has a box right there, and it has another box right there, okay? So you see that box right there? Now, a box right there. Okay, those things are called inverters. The reason that these solar panels have inverters, because a solar panel makes DC, direct current, which is the same kind of current that batteries use. Now, buildings, houses, schools, hospitals, stores, all that is AC. You've heard of AC and DC. Well, DC is direct current, AC is alternating current. It alternates back and forth 60 times a second. That's why they call it 60 hertz. So DC current does not mix with AC current. They're totally separate. And so what you have to do is you have to convert it or invert it. That's what these guys are called. They're called inverters. So there's one inverter there, and there's another inverter. Oops. Right down. Get my finger right there. So there's 2 inverters. They got little fans to keep the heat down. And what they do is they electronically, they're full of electronics, and they electronically convert that direct current into alternating current, AC into DC. That way the school can use it, in our particular case, since we're on a school site. So you need to know that. So you need to know solar panels make DC, and you know the school uses AC. So we need inverters to change that AC to DC. Now, the last thing you're going to need to know for your quiz on Thursday is this is what they were using to put those inverters up, okay? That blue contraption right there is called a gradle. It's basically a 4-wheel drive forklift, and the forks go up and down, they extend in and out. So on any construction site that you get on, or most any, a big enough one where it's from the ground up, these are very common. Almost most construction sites have these. They're called a gradle. Now, in order to operate, one of these, you can't just jump on it. You have to be certified. According to OSHA, you have to be certified to run that particular piece of equipment. Now, the reason is if you hurt yourself or somebody else, is the company can't be liable because they sent you to class and got you certified. The class is really easy. It's usually a couple hours, 4 hours in the morning. They'll take a test, and then you get a little card if you pass the test, and they make sure you can drive it and go up and down, and all the safety regulations that, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. That way, if somebody gets hurt, you run over somebody, they can't go sue the company because they put you on there who didn't know what you were doing, and you run somebody over. I mean, if that was the case, yeah, they're liable. But if you're certified and they made sure you were certified before you ran that, you run somebody over, well, even if it was an accident, the bottom line is you were certified to run that. So they might look for a different reason why you ran them over, but we'll probably drug test you, to be honest with you. In fact, I guarantee you they'll drug test you, but that's a whole nother story. So anyway, you need to know that's a gradle. It's a 4-wheel drive forklift for construction sites. You need to know you have to be certified to run one of those per OSHA. Occupational Safety and Health Administration, what OSHA stands for. Now, this other piece of equipment right there, the orange one or the red one, depending on what your color looks like. I got my sunglasses on. It's orange. And this is called a scissor lift. A scissor lift enables, it takes that platform on these like folding scissors and it goes up and down. It allows you to work at different heights. Again, you have to be certified to run one of these things, same as the Great All. The scissor lift, you have to have your scissor lift certification. Same deal, a little short class, a test, and then you get your little card. Now, interesting thing about this, per OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, you have to have a fall protection harness on at all times when you're in one of these. And you have to be latched to the rail, okay? That's even if you drive it 5 feet. If you're on that thing and operating it, you have to have a harness on and it has to be latched. The rope from your harness has to be latched to the scissor lift. So those are the things that you'll be on your quiz for Thursday. And I'm just doing this video for anybody who was not here and they missed class. They can go watch this video and they'll have all the answers, or anybody who wants a review. So that's pretty much what we covered in a nutshell. Yeah, we talked a lot more than just this, but all right, laters. See you mañana.